In this video, I'm gonna show you my DM automation system, which automatically converts viewers into leads and clients without me doing anything, without having a sales team or doing too many sales calls. In fact, this system automatically qualifies people so that I can talk only to people who are real buyers. And by the way, this video is only one part of a huge course that I'm uploading right now to my community. It has hours of content, in-depth guides on how to make a lot of money from Instagram. So if you're interested in turning viewers into leads and clients, and especially high-ticket clients, I recommend you join my community 7 days for free right now, and you'll get access to the whole course. You don't need to stay, you can just watch it and tell me what you think. Let's get into it. We're gonna use the tool called Inrõ. I'm gonna include the link in the description so that you can try it out. It's one of the simplest tools that you can use, comes with a bunch of features. I'm gonna be showing around this tool a lot, so I really recommend you sign up for it. It's really amazing. Hey everyone, Editing Alex here. I completely forgot to tell you something very important. If you use my link, which is in the description, you can try Inrõ for free for 15 days, plus get 50% off for the next 3 months if you decide to use it. It's honestly an amazing tool and it saves me hours every day. I no longer need to do my DMs manually, even though I get thousands of them, and I sincerely recommend you try it at least 15 days for free. The link will be in the description. Try it and let's get back to the video. So, firstly, what you need to have is of course some kind of a lead magnet. If you've been watching my course in the community, and that's another reason to join the community 7 days for free, you know I've explained lead magnets and that they are the main way to get leads, aka potential clients. So what we're gonna do, we're firstly gonna set up a simple automation that's gonna trigger when someone comments a keyword to get your lead magnet. So let me show you how it looks. For example, this one. So what happens is someone comments on a post, replies to a story, gets this message, click the button below to chat with my new AI, click the button below to access my new course, click the button below to do whatever. They click the button, they receive the link. Why I do it this way specifically is because when you just send them the button, you don't know if they even accepted your message. And for a lot of reasons, which I'm not gonna explain right now, it's beneficial for them to accept the message. One of the reasons is you can send them a campaign, literally like email marketing campaign, just in DMs because they accepted messages from you. You just create a button like this. I'm gonna explain how to do that. When they click, they receive the link. And why Inrõ is so powerful is because you can send follow-up messages if they don't click the button. If they don't click the button in 3 days, I simply send them, don't forget to start the chat, don't forget to grab the free course, and so on. And again, what's beneficial, if they don't click this, they're again going to receive a reminder in 23 hours here, and it's the same. Now, let me show you how the builder actually looks. So when I click on new scenario, I'm gonna just name it however. I always go for the empty scenario. You can use some of the templates, of course. Here you can add the trigger. There are many triggers. So for example, when someone comments on your post, you can choose any post, specific post with a keyword in the caption, comments that include a keyword, or any other trigger that you prefer. This is basically what will turn on the automation. And this is our core. We need this automation for all of the flows to work out. Then in the next step, I use the ask question and just tell them, click the button below to receive the lead magnet. And then I just write something, the button. And when they click the button, so you can see when contact replies, we are gonna attach the conversion link. I have my setup here. It's very simple. You just paste the link. It's gonna create the button. You can customize it a bit, of course. And let's say I add this. And if they don't click in 3 days, I send them a message. If they click, that's well, because we're gonna use this to trigger a scenario. It's gonna be a second scenario in the flow. And I'm gonna explain why this. Just remember to set up these reminders if they don't click the button, and it's good to have one reminder if they don't answer this, because The more you remind them, the more you follow up, the more leads you will convert into actual warm leads, and that's what we need. Now, when this is complete, it's important that you choose this trigger scenario button. And for now, we're gonna leave it blank. We're just gonna save the scenario. We're not gonna start it. It's time for the second phase. The second phase is the qualification phase. And I've shown you how to build everything. There are literally 3 types of actions which you're gonna use. Either send a regular message, ask a question, or send a button. That's basically it. So now we are gonna use the qualification. So now what I do is I follow up with a question. By the way, are you trying to get more leads and sales from Instagram right now? For your niche, it will be, by the way, are you interested in losing weight? By the way, are you interested in building a website? By the way, are you interested, whatever the goal is that your offer delivers, you ask them that. They have an option of yes or no. Of course, they have reminder in 3 days if they don't answer. And basically the flow after the reminder is similar. If they answer yes, it triggers another scenario. So why I do it in separate scenarios is if you build out one huge scenario, it will be so hard for you to change everything. Because as you see, if we go back here, if they don't answer in 3 days, it's gonna send them the whole scenario again. And if you're trying to do that with every little part of the scenario, it's gonna be so hard. That's why I break it down into separate scenarios. And if they answer yes, it triggers the qualification scenario. And this is the most important thing possible. So let me just find my qualification scenario. Here it is. It sounds and it looks like it's crazy complex, but it's not that hard. With the qualification scenario, our goal is to ask them 3 questions which are gonna tell us whether they're for high ticket offer or low ticket offer. If you don't know what high ticket or low ticket offer is and how to structure it and all that, join the community 7 days for free, watch the goddamn course. But I suppose you have that, and in that case, I'm gonna show you what you need to ask. So for every niche, the 3 questions that you're gonna ask, 2 to 3, of course, it all depends, they're different. But the easiest way to find those questions is to simply go to ChatGPT and ask it, hey ChatGPT, I have this offer, this is my target audience, what are the most important questions that I should ask these people so that I know that they are able to buy, they have the drive to buy, and that I know are qualified people to get on a call with. Something like that. And ChatGPT will give you a couple of questions. You can always ask, can you give me 2 most important, 3 most important? Simply ask the ChatGPT. It has huge knowledge. It's gonna tell you exactly what to ask them. Now, when you do that, you're gonna plug that into here. So, for example, for me, the first important qualification question is, do you already have an offer? Because for my high ticket offer, which is building out this system completely, Instagram delivering content, a bunch of stuff, if you don't have an offer, we don't need to work. It's better that I send you to join my community. As you can see, I have a separate scenario to send them the button for the community, than to send them to book a call with me and waste my and their time, because I can't help them on my high ticket offer if they don't have an offer. It's better to join the community. If they answer yes, the next question, oh my God. The next question that they will receive is, they will actually receive a message. Nice, I love that. Just so I can understand where you're at, which best describes your current income. 5 to 10,000 plus, 1 to 5,000, just starting. The thing is, this question is gonna be pretty similar for most niches. Now, you need to follow and see how many people answer to these questions. Because here I sent 326 of these and 309 people replied, which is huge. The thing is, there are different levels of questions that you can ask people to get the answer on how much they're making. The softest question that you can ask is, what's your goal? What's your money making goal in next 3 months, 90 days? If they answer that their goal is to make their first $5,000, they clearly don't have a lot of money right now. But if they answer their goal is to scale to 100K, that's someone who can buy your high ticket offer, right? The second level is something like this, and third level, which is like the most pushy, is what's your monthly income, which is very pushy but gives you very qualified leads. In my opinion, I would always choose a softer question like this so you get more answers. The thing is, depending on their income, you're gonna send them to different offers. For example, for me, if they answer 5 to 10,000, they are immediately sent to book a call with me. If they are between 1 and 5,000, they are again sent to book a call with me. But the thing is, I also have a kind of mid-ticket offer, so that's why I get them on a call, and I can also sell them something. If they answer just starting, we don't need to meet. I send them straight to the community because, again, there's no reason to book a call if they don't have the money to invest in the high ticket service, right? It's better to join in a very affordable community, learn how to make money, and then come back to me and I can help you scale it. And there's an option when contact replies anything. I like to just send those people to the community because you can't count on everything. Turning on the AI, because by the way, Inrõ has the option to use AI to answer for you. I don't recommend that because people know it's AI. It simply, sounds like AI. Just send them the low ticket offer because even if they're maybe not too interested in that, they should be careful and answer to your question. If they're not, you can just send them the low ticket offer. That way, if they convert, you can later on try to upsell them with emails, upsell pages, and whatever else you're using, or personally reaching out to them. And if they don't, never mind. And of course, such powerful thing about Inrõ. Following up with people every 3 days if they don't answer to one of these questions. That's just ridiculously powerful because you can see that this is pretty long flow. I can't even show you everything that's on the screen. And it looks scary, but trust me, you can set that up in like 1 to 2 hours for your business. And if you're already receiving a lot of comments and a lot of messages to get your lead magnet, this will automatically start converting leads for you, so you can start sending them to lower ticket, high ticket offers, and so on. And that you can book calls and actually start making a lot of money. Like, I have a very good book rate on this, and what's even better, calls that I get are 99% qualified and almost in all cases ready to buy, which is very powerful. When you follow up with them every 3 days, even if they don't answer a certain question, it just brings them back into the flow. And that's what's so powerful. And to be honest with you, especially because I have a huge brand, like over almost 500,000 followers on Instagram, I get a lot of messages, comments, so on. I simply don't want to waste any time with people who can't invest or who don't have the right drive to do so. That's why I have a Calendly link which has a couple of additional questions. So I use Calendly to book all of my calls. I think it's also very simple software, has a free plan. I think absolutely anyone who tries to book calls should use this, especially because with the lowest tier plan, you can send them reminder email, phone number messages, which just increase the show rate like crazy. So what I do is on the booking page, let's say they choose this slot, they need to enter the name, email, Instagram username so that I can shoot them the link on the day of the meeting for the Zoom to remind them. And there are two additional questions. So first question is, are you in a place to invest in your business right now if this ends up being the right fit? Yes, I can invest in my business right now if the offer sounds good and brings results, or no, I can't invest right now, I'm in a good spot. I'm not in a good spot financially. The thing is, you're again trying to convert the qualified lead. You're trying to get on a phone with someone who actually has the money to buy. Or has the mindset to invest. If they can't invest right now, you just cancel the call. You tell them, I can't help you right now for free. I only have high ticket offers, and that's it. And I like to leave this message, which is, I will be respectful and show up on time. This makes sure that they understand. If they don't show up on the call unannounced, they will just not be able to book another call. I also like to give them an option to enter their phone number so that I can remind them over the phone. All of this that we just did makes sure that you don't waste absolutely any time talking to people who don't have the drive or the problems or are not in the right position to invest, but you're actually talking to qualified people. And if you followed along, everything that we did is basically when someone receives a message with your lead magnet, they will be immediately asked, hey, are you interested in solving a problem, whatever problem your offer solves? After that, they have an option for yes or no. If they click no, you just don't bother them anymore. If they click yes, they're going through a sequence of questions which determines whether they are able to purchase mid-ticket or high-ticket offer or low-ticket offer. If they answer correctly, they will be sent to a booking page which further on qualifies them and makes sure they show up, especially if you use reminder emails and SMS messages. And at the end of the day, those people who don't have money, who don't answer correctly, they are sent to the lower ticket offer immediately. This system itself takes a bit of time to set up, but when I tell you that I receive thousands of comments every single week, and each one receives a flow like this, and I get booked calls without ever wasting time talking manually to each one of these people or reaching out to a bunch of people. I just make content which grabs attention of a bunch of people to get my lead magnet. Of course, your lead magnet needs to attract potential buyers. That's yet another story. If your lead magnet is just something random, it's gonna attract broke people who can't invest into higher level offers. And that's what we want, right? Because if people can't invest at all, like you're not having a business, you're just helping people for free, right? So to sum it up, your goal is to get as many DMs as possible and then to use the system in Inrõ, which I just showed you, to qualify those people to send them to the right offers without you doing anything. Of course, the requirement for this is that you already tested content, that you already have comments. In any other case, it's just going to be useless for you. So if you don't have that, again, join the community 7 days for free, watch the huge course that I'm just about to film and upload, and you're going to learn a lot more. And yeah, that's basically it. As I said, I think one of the most powerful features of this platform is that you can send them reminders after 1, 2, or 3 days, however you prefer. What I personally like also, which I haven't seen anywhere else, is this option called campaigns, which basically means anyone who answered to one of your messages is added to a small list for the next week. This means that you can automatically send out a bunch of messages with certain updates, links, offers, and so on to those people. Now, in my opinion, as you can see, I sent this campaign to a bunch of people. This wasn't good. What I preferred more is sending campaign to people who actually showed a specific interest for a specific offer. So, for example, when someone wanted to join my community, I send them the reminder that in the next 24 hours they received something, and I received a bunch of signups. So I think this is a very unique feature, and I'm kind of going off topic right now, but just want to show you how powerful this platform is, and honestly recommend you try it. I like it way more than ManyChat right now. And as I said, huge automation capabilities. They are always working, never bugging out, always perfectly on time. And I sincerely recommend, if you're serious, if you're getting a lot of messages, if you're getting a lot of comments, getting lead magnet downloads, there's no reason to not implement this and convert more people into especially high ticket calls, which you can close on your own, or you can get someone like a commission-based closer to do it for you. As I said, if you don't know where to find the right questions to qualify your target audience, simply go to ChatGPT, ask it, hey, I'm selling this and this is my target audience. What are the 2 most important questions I should ask these people to make sure they're able to buy and they have the drive to buy? You're going to get perfect questions. It's going to even ask you whether you want to build out the whole DM automation for you, and it will help you with that too. It's a very short prompt, so I don't want to leave it anywhere on the screen. So I may leave it in the description below so you can copy paste it. Anyways, thank you for watching. It was a bit of a rant, longer video, but this is for all of you who want to scale your business without wasting days on answering on messages, getting on calls that get you no sales. This is the ultimate solution. This is gonna drive the sales and growth in 2025 20, 30, and so on. It's huge. If you don't have this system, set it up. It's going to save you a ton of time and get you a ton of sales. See you in the next one.